You know, I felt like it was the right time of day for this. I'm like, hey, this feels like the right time of day. Popped my head outside, didn't hear any chickens. I didn't hear at the time any birds. I didn't hear any bells. This loud ass bird, I didn't hear. I'm gonna have to get used to it because I'm not gonna stop walking into the sun like a nutball. Pacing. It was quiet. Half an hour ago, it was quiet. Now I got birds out the wazoo. Just, what do you have that much to talk about when you're a bird? I struggle to think of things to talk about for a half an hour once a week. These red bastards are out here. Just, what's so important, huh? Oh, I went behind a cloud. I lucked out. I've got bishing and I've got praising. One negative, one positive. I got bitches, I've got bitching, and I have praising. Where are all the neighborhood kids with their BB guns to take these birds out? Can we not get some neighborhood kids with some BB guns? I want to hear from any of you nature lovers. I can't believe you used to shoot at birds, Ransom, with a BB gun. Jag off. Now it's windy. Every time. Got my grass cut, drinking water. Not drinking Starbucks. Should have. Because that's what I like during these videos is Starbucks. Nope, I'm trying to be very disciplined in my intake of stuff. This is a bad day for words, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm trying to be disciplined now and not drink so much bullshit and eat so much bullshit because I need to try to... The sun came out when I was about to make a comment about the chins. Just gotta get rid of them. Lose the chins, lose the tummy. Poot? You son of a bitch. After that MeltCon that we did, WrestleMania weekend, I still have a little bit of a pinched or inflamed or damaged SI joint. Again, if you want to recap, that is the joint in your butt cheek that connects your pelvis to your leg. What a terrible thing to be inflamed or broken. But I can't do all my lower body exercises that I like to do. So I've been stuck in the void of upper body. Shoulders, buys, chest, tries, everything from right above my gut up, including my face. Oh, that would surprise me. Hurts. I can barely hold this dumb selfie stick. It hurts. My arms hurt so freaking bad. This SI joint has got to stop being inflamed. Do you see my neighbor up there? Can I see him in this? Where are they? They're at the side of the house. There they are. Oh, wait, where are they? Oh, can you see them? Oh, have to think I'm crazy. I don't care. I mind my business. I leave them alone. Let them think I'm crazy. Oh, it's so bright in the city. In any case, it needs to go away so that I can move on to my lower extremities so my arms don't fall off. I hate my life. But I have good news. I got a text this morning. I got to clean my grill off because I grilled the other night and now it's just covered in pollen. Got to clean it. I got a text this morning, right before I actually came out here, from a number, which I can only assume is a reputable real estate agency, who said to me in this text message, Adam, I mean, they knew my name, so I'm assuming they're a reputable real estate agency. They said, Adam, we would love to make an offer on your house. Please reply back if you are interested. And I replied back, I'll take $200,000, not a penny less, cash. I don't think they're gonna contact me again. I feel like I blew an opportunity because I tried to highball them. Should have lowballed them. Curses. Opportunity blown, squandered, wasted. Okay, let's start bitching. Let's start bitching about stupidity. And then let's start our praising. And then tomorrow, we get to record an episode of the Pittsburgh Padre Podcast. I'm excited. Ready? Ransom music, go! Oh. This bitch number one, not Starbucks. You know what that is? It's delicious water. There's nothing delicious about it. It's bland and terrible and not covered in chocolate, caramel, or sugar. Bitch number one, I have had to unfollow so many stupid people on Facebook. Granted, Facebook is a terrible place to begin with. It is a terrible place. Nothing good happens there. Now we have sirens. What is happening? Every time. Granted, Facebook is a terrible place to begin with, but I've had to unfollow so many stupid people on stupid Facebook because they're stupid. They're stupid and out of touch with reality. And did I mention stupid? Oh my gosh. I had to unfollow so many people because I can't. Because every time I read their stupidity, it just makes me angry. Because I look at it and I go, can you be this stupid? Like, are you really an adult? And you're that dumb? Apparently. My wife's friend's husband is dumber than a dummy. This Dumbo posts some dumbass shit. Holy crap. I love the argument. There's not a labor shortage. If you paid more, people would go back to work. Really? I bet if the government stopped paying you to sit on your ass and do nothing, you'd go back to work. That's A. Guaranteed. B, do you need paid more to do beep, 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 take a money, give a money? Or flippy burger, oh, no mustard? I'm gonna put mustard on it anyway. Goodbye. Oh no, I did it wrong. I did a flippy burger wrong. You need paid more for that? No, you don't. Here's how jobs work. In case you don't have a job and you still like to talk about how jobs work. A, get the job first. B, jobs that require minimal brain power and minimal effort, they pay that much. Minimal money. When you start incorporating more brain power and more effort and more time into a job, pay goes up. I've seen it firsthand, been a part of it. Started at an entry-level job that required minimal brain, minimal effort. And as I worked my way up and got different job that required more effort, more time, more brain, I got more cheddar cheese. That's just how things work. Don't tell me that you need $15. I need $15 an hour for a living wage to do beep, 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 give them money, take them money. Thanks for buying a Mountain Dew. See you next time at Sheetz. No. Go get a job that requires more effort and more brain, and you'll make more money. And also, let me clue you in on this. If you start requiring places that pay minimum wage to pay a higher minimum wage, like, oh, if you're flipping a burger for $7.50 an hour, and now suddenly all these places are required to pay $15 an hour, that Big Mac meal that cost you $10.75, guess what it's gonna cost now? $18.49. The prices of all their shit is just gonna go up. And you know who that's gonna hurt? That's not gonna hurt the rich. That's not gonna hurt the rich people that all you guys like to bitch about. There are too many rich people doing too many rich people things. They're rich for a reason. They got their money somehow. They worked for their money. Someone in their family worked for their money. They just weren't suddenly like, oh, I'm strolling down the road. Hey, look, a briefcase of billions of dollars. Now I'm rich. So unfair. That's not how that worked, Dumbo. Somebody somewhere had to work for that money. And then because they have so much money, they can pass it down to their kids and their kids and their kids. And if their kids don't work, fine. Their family got that money from working somewhere. Stop telling me there's too many rich people and the rich need to start paying more for the poor people. No, the poor people need to get their ass, go get a job, start doing some sacrificing, start doing some budgeting, and start doing some brain. You start making all these places like McDonald's and Burger King and all these fast food, Kogo's, Sheetz, GetGo, Speedway. The price for their employees goes up because it's mandated? Mandated. Those people's prices go up. Everything in that business that is sold, all their goods and services, airplane, you can hear it, good Lord. All their goods and services, the price goes up. Nobody thinks about that. All they think about is their bottom line. I want more money. I deserve this. I need more of this. No, you deserve nothing for free. You deserve very little for little effort. Go put in more effort. Here's what I'm lost my mind at. Someone, I was down at the fire hall the other day, just hanging out. Some jabroni's wife came into the fire hall, and I don't know why, we were watching the news. Some story was on about labor shortage and blah, 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 and she gets on her high horse. And here's where my blood boils over, overflows, and I die. Because I have boiling blood. When you have lava blood, you can't live. Spoiler alert. Here's where my blood overflows. This woman proceeds to not only talk about how the minimum wage needs increased because there's not a labor shortage. There's not a labor shortage. You pay more, blah, blah, blah. We talked about that already and how stupid an idea that is. Stop it. Want more money? Go get a better job. Go get a job that requires more effort. Go land a job that has promotional potential to where you can start entry level. Maybe you're not making that much. Maybe it's not that great. Maybe you do have to supplement what you want, not need, what you want with a second job. Don't give me this bullshit. I know I'm going down a rabbit hole, but still. Don't give me this bullshit about how nobody should have to have a second job. When my wife and I bought this house, I worked at Verizon. I made decent money. She worked at a job that she hated, so she left it. Understandable. I fault her not for that. She got a different job, but it was a lower paying job than she had before. So what did she do? In order to make ends meet, in order to have what we wanted, in order to have amenities that apparently Apple doesn't believe in, what did she do? She went out and got a second job. So she would go to work during the day, normal 8 to 5. So would I. That was a really good one. We would come home, exchange pleasantries, and on the nights that she worked her part-time job, she would then leave. Sometimes she had time for dinner, sometimes she didn't. Did we get to see each other a lot? On the day she worked 2 jobs? No. Did we do what we needed to do to afford what we wanted to afford instead of bitching about how unfair it was? Did we put in the hard work and the hard effort? And now she makes a shit ton more than me because she busted her ass and worked her way up. She did it the right way. She wasn't one of those people that bitched about how, oh, I don't get to see my husband, and oh, I don't get to see my wife. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Life isn't fair. Let me clue you in on that right now. I don't know where you were when you got the life is fair speech, but it's not. Don't be dumb. Okay? Let's go back to this bimbo that came down to the fire hall and proceeded to lecture all of us. Not only did she talk about that stupidity in the whole like, oh, we need pay. She proceeded to lecture us, the group of guys that were down there, on because we had adamantly disagreed with everything she was saying. We're like, no, we were completely dismissing her ideas as stupid. Because they were. So that got her all cheesed off. And she proceeded to lecture us on our white male privilege. We had the jobs we had. We're making the money we're making because of our white male privilege. First off, don't give me that shit. 80% to 85% of the managers, supervisors, bosses that I have had in my career in the professional workforce, in the adult workforce, have been female. 80 to 85% have been female. My boss right now is female. My wife is female. She makes more than I do. She's made more than I do for a while. She busts her ass. Where's the male privilege in that? She makes more than I do. She is a team leader at her job. One of two team leaders. She deserves it. She busts her ass. She's smart. She puts in the effort. Don't give me that. And B, how dare you? Who's up there? Somebody's up there. And B, how dare this woman lecture me on white male privilege when she sits at home perfectly physically, perfectly mentally able to go get a job, but won't because she gets cootie unemployment. She's getting cootie unemployment, and she's gonna ride out that easy train until they finally cut it off. And I can't wait until they do. Because there won't be a talk about a labor shortage. Because nobody will be able to sit home on their ass, doing nothing, making nothing, producing nothing, working for nothing, and getting free money from the government. That's what she's doing. She's completely physically, mentally able to go get a job, but she won't because of excuses. I want this job. Oh, they don't pay that much. Why should I get it? They're all excuses. That's all they are. You can justify to yourself any way you need to sleep at night, and that's fine. You do you. But no, at the end of the day, they're excuses, nothing more. You can see my shadow in the back. Peace, nerd! That's all they are, excuses. I'm not getting a job, and I'm gonna continue to get cootie unemployment because of fill an excuse here. That's all it is, excuses. So how dare this woman accuse me of my white male privilege when she's sitting at home, able to get a job, but won't because of excuses? That is the epitome, that is the sheer definition of privilege. White males may be up here in the privilege level in your eyes, but let me tell you this, nobody is more privileged than the person who sits at home, completely capable of working, but won't, and gets free money from the government. That's the epitome of privilege. They're more privileged than the rich because at some point, someone in that rich family had to work for that money. The people who inherited it might not have to work now, but they're not getting free money from the government. They have had money from their family that has past worked for it. You get free money from the government by sitting on your ass doing nothing. You are the epitome of privilege. And I am done suffering you. I had to walk away from this woman. She's a nutbag nutball. I don't respect you. You should be ashamed of yourself and disappointed in yourself. I am. I'm ashamed and disappointed, and I don't respect you because you're the epitome of privilege. How dare you make an excuse about why you're not working when you can, and you sit at home and collect money for nothing. That's privileged. And you're the worst. We're done with people being the worst, and we're gonna move on to people who are doing it right. I would like to talk about somebody, and I haven't talked about this person, and acknowledged them. Roman Reigns. Motorcycle. Water! Bitches and hoes. Oh, I haven't acknowledged this guy, and I feel he deserves acknowledgement because he's worked for it. This is a guy who worked the whole pandemic. Not just worked, like he didn't like come home and work like I did. He didn't get to work in his cushy home. He took his ass into work every day. One of many people who continued to work during the pandemic and didn't make an excuse and take cootie unemployment when they could have been working. No respect for you. He continued to go to work every day. He decided, you know what? I'm not working my way up here. They're not going to give me promotional opportunities. So what am I going to do? Am I going to sit at home and bitch about it? Am I going to bitch and whine? Am I going to take unnecessary days off? Am I going to slack off? Am I going to be one of those people that just doesn't go above and beyond because they're not good for me? No, he always went above and beyond at his job. Even when they didn't treat him well. Even when they didn't pay him more. Even when they wouldn't promote him for going above and beyond. This dude stuck with it, continued to go above and beyond, and then finally decided, you know what? I'm going to move on to something else that's going to afford me career opportunities so that I can build my life, so that I can grow professionally, so that I can make more money and be appreciated for all the hard work that I do. This dude pooped the bard. The P3 is resident barbarian. I haven't given you kudos, sir, and I feel that that's overdue for multiple reasons. A, not just professionally, not just for working through the whole pandemic, not making excuses and trying to find your way into cootie unemployment because I don't want to go to work because it's spooky and scary out there. Cooties! Nope. Continue to go to work, continue to bust your ass. Never slacked off at a job that didn't treat you right, that didn't acknowledge your extra effort, didn't compensate you for your extra effort. You still went above and beyond for them. And now you started a brand new career. You branched out from what you were comfortable with. You took that leap, moving into something brand new, out of your comfort level because it affords you new career opportunities. It affords you your way to work yourself up. It affords you the ability to earn more money by working your way up, by working hard, which I know you're gonna do because I know you and you're a hardworking dude. Kudos to this man. Kudos to this man for doing it right. This guy adults in the best way possible. He's adulting and doing it right. Not only that, and this everybody knows that, knows the P3, Ransom, Poot, Casual Gaming Dads Among Us. Everybody knows that Poot's been going to the gym for a while, but this dude decided one day, you know what? Time for a change. A little linty. This dude decided, hey, you know what? It's time for a change. And he did it. He got off his butt and he went out there and he made that change. And to this day, he continues to go to the gym. He continues to work on his diet. He has a healthy diet. He does the smart thing with the diet. He's lifting. I can see it in that man. You can see it. You look at some P3 pictures from before that started, and you look at him now, or even if you're personal friends with him on Facebook, a shit place. Go look at some of his old pictures and look at him now. That man has made an awesome transformation. Freaking great job to Poot. Great job to that man. He's killing it. He's killing it in all the right ways. And that's where I feel we need to acknowledge that. I've bitched about people doing it wrong. Fight me. I don't care. Come at me and tell me how you disagree with me about how those people aren't doing it wrong. They've got the right idea. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. Tell me how I offended you and how angry you are. Don't care. You're doing it wrong. Poot, he's doing it right. That man's doing all the right things. He's adulting the right way. Doing professional things the right way. He's getting his health in order. I feel like we should not be throwing any less praise at this man. Because he's making the changes in his life, the positive changes that I feel a lot of other people should be making. A lot of people out in the world should be making these changes. And Poot inspires me. I started and stuck with cardio. That's all I was doing was cardio. But he inspired me to get more into the weights. And damn it, if my everything doesn't always hurt, whatever. Everything hurts. But I have a feeling everything hurts for a reason, and it's a good thing. Let's just say that. Thank you, Poot. Thanks for inspiring me to get better and to do better and to branch out into something that I'm uncomfortable with, weights. Because skinny, chubby, fatty, no muscly McGee here starts lifting weights, and now everything hurts. I hate it, but I love it. But I hate it. Kudos to Poot. He's killing it. If you know this guy, send him a shout out. He deserves it. I am still looking for somebody to create for me ab brownies. And I just don't want them to start there. Somebody, somewhere, some scientist can create a vaccine in less than a year to battle the scariest, spookiest cooties that have ever existed, pass that shit and get it out to the general public in about a year's time. From start of crazy oh no cootie time to now, May of the next year. If you want a vaccine, go and get one of these miracle vaccines that they pulled out of their ass. You can do that, but you can't create for me ab brownies. You can't create for me a pan of brownies that I eat, and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, hey, six-pack's coming in nicely. I'm gonna have another pan of them brownies tonight. Nope. You can't make for me bicep spaghetti. No, there's none of that. There's none of that. Why is there no tricep chicken parm? Huh? Why am I not able to go to a restaurant and get peck pizza? You know what? I'd like a peck pizza with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Eat it up, and I wake up the next morning and I'm like, ooh, I can make them dance. Because I got some pecs now. I'm gonna go back to Peck Pizza Hut, and I'm gonna get some more peck pizza. Then I'm gonna come home, and I'm gonna have a nice scoop of ab brownies. And then the next morning for breakfast, I'm gonna have freaking tricep chicken parm with a side of bicep spaghetti. What's happening? You can make a miracle shot that can cure spooky cooties, but you can't make anything that tastes good that helps people go, you know what, I'm gonna burn fat by eating something that is delicious. Nope. Have a salad, stupid. Maybe put a hard-boiled egg on that shit. What? I want to eat a chicken parm and build muscle while I do. Not fat, muscle. Where's the science behind this? Where's Fauci for my ab brownies? Nowhere. That's horseshit. That's horseshit. I think that's my biggest complaint in this whole entire video. Not the people that are out of touch with reality, not the lazy bums, not this jabroni woman from the fire hall that was just, clucking and laying in her eggs. Nope. It's the fact that fucking Fauci can come out with his motorcycle. He can come out with his miracle cootie drug But nobody can show up with some ab brownies or tricep chicken parm. What? Come on. I'd work 3 or 4 jobs if to fund that shit. Oh my gosh, I need some of that. But no, we don't have any of that nonsense. Nope, take a Flintstone vitamin. Pop a Fred and a Barney and see what happens. I'm tired, I've bitched enough. It's been shorter than other ones after I edit it. I'm only at 22 minutes right now before editing. So I'm done with this. I'm done with you people. I'm done with the lazy morons. I'm done with praising Poot. I've sucked his dick enough in this video. Still waiting on them ab brownies and those tricep chicken parm. Whatever. I'll just continue to take my double milk chocolate protein powder. It's not terrible, but it doesn't taste like chicken parm or pizza or wings. I'm so damn hungry. Oh, you idiot. Just came out here and bitched up a storm and worked up your hunger, and now all you do is talk about food and you're making yourself even hungrier. You idiot. I think we can all agree that at the end of the day, the real moron is this guy. I'm the real moron here because A, I'm not on the cutie unemployment. I actually go to work. Stupid. Outside the nose. And B, I'm not eating ab brownies and tricep chicken parm. I'm the dummy. Hey everybody, we're gonna record an episode of the Pittsburgh Powder podcast tomorrow, Thursday. Probably post it Friday or Saturday. We'll have to talk on the podcast because what's his name? Bob Gray. He gets a shot at the Cruiserweight title. So we have to hammer out the logistics and the rules in that amongst the 3 of us that'll be there. Beef's on vacation, so he's not going to be at the Pittsburgh Powder podcast recording. So we're going to have to cluck about that, the 3 of us that are there. Lay out some ground rules. Stupid ass face will have to show back up with another video to address old Bobby Gray, old Bobby Blue, Robert Redford, and lay down what he needs to do in order to try to win that Cruiserweight title. I think at the start it's probably going to be only him and the Maniac for a while trying to get this Cruiserweight title. Maybe it'll take off, or maybe this stupid guy and his stupid ass ideas will flop like a fish. No idea. Almost pooped. No idea. But we're optimistic, just like this super tasty water. Well, I hope I didn't offend too many people with my rantings and ravings and bitchings. It's just, there's so much stupidity out there nowadays. There's so much idiocy. So much lazy so much lazy selfishness weighs on me, and it drags me down, and it pulls me from a happy place into a place of just anger and ugh. But you know what? At the end of the day, no amount of Facebook bitching, no amount of this dumbass face on this stupid ass channel bitching is going to change anything. People who work hard are going to work hard. People who are lazy and make excuses are going to be lazy and make excuses. No one's going to change that. At the end of the day, you have to change yourself. Just like my man Poot. Changed his professional career, changed his health, changed his physical body. Don't know where I was going with that. You've got to be the one that makes that change. You've got to take that step. Poot has inspired me to continue to make those changes in my physical apparent body shell. This barrel of garbage. Stupid face. Poot inspires me to continue to push myself because he continues to push himself. So thank you, Poot, for inspiring me to do that. I'm going to continue to push myself. I hope Poot continues to push himself in the right direction. And I hope you, whether you are in a good place, adulting, doing the right things, or whether you're living in Excuseville and not doing the right things. Only you know that. Only you know if you're doing the right things or not. But hopefully, someone somewhere can inspire you to either continue to push yourself to do better and to work harder. Or hopefully there's someone out there that can push you to say, you know what, I need to make a change. Either in my adult life, my physical life, my mental life, health-wise, whatever. Hopefully there's someone out there that can inspire you to do better. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what everybody needs. We all need somebody to inspire them to do better. Let's face it, it's not this guy. I'm not going to inspire anybody to be better. I'm only going to inspire people to come over here and punch my face. Just do it. Come on, let's go. You know where I am. Come get me. Or maybe you don't, and Google me. Somebody at some real estate company apparently knows exactly where I live because they're looking to buy my house. 200 grand in cash, no less. We'll see. Maybe the next time I do one of these ransom videos, I'll have a nice 200 grand house behind me. And I'll be like, hey, look what I got. Skippy-doo! White male privilege. Nope. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's a scam. Do you think it's a scam? I think I'm being scammed. We'll see. Bye.